So now we're going to look at how to use the rotate tool. But first I'm going to make a shape that I can use for it. So I'm going to use a square and then I'm going to rotate it. You can see the tool here on the bar, or we can just press R to rotate sort of any part here and we can rotate around. If you hold shift, it'll go at 45-degree angles. So again, we want to make that diamond. If we moved this center point, it wouldn't rotate from the center point, it would rotate from somewhere else. So we click and drag, we can see how it rotates around that plane. So I've rotated this into a diamond. I want to select a nice little petal. So with this petal, I want to rotate it around and make a flower. So I am going to use R for the rotate tool. And I'm going to move it down here into the center. If I wanted to be exact about where I'm placing this, because again, it can be slightly off, it's the ellipse tool before I start. See how we've got the snap coming to it? If the snap isn't happening that you have the pink point, you can go to View and Smart Guides and just make sure they're selected. So I am going to make an ellipse, hold shift to get it perfectly centered. Use the selection tool and we can see it snaps to that point. So I'm going to do the rotate again with R. And I'm going to bring it into the middle and we can see it snaps there as well. So now when I rotate this, it's going to rotate perfectly around that circle. So I want to Control C to copy it. I'm going to go Command Shift V to paste it in exactly the same spot. And click R to get that rotate. And before I click on this center, I want to actually hold down Option or Alt if you're on a PC. I'm going to click and drag this into that center point and align it. And it's automatically put it here into 45 degrees and brought up this preview window. So, I want to figure out how many times I can get this shape around. So I can take out a calculator, or I can go 360 divided by how many times do I want this petal around? What if we say 7 times? Press enter, and there we go. So we want to repeat that action. So if we do Control C on this one to copy it, Control Shift V to paste, then we do Control D, it repeats that last action. So Control Shift V, Command D, D, and we move it around the same degrees. Control Shift V to paste again, Command D, D, D to repeat our last action, and we just continue that process. And there we have a perfectly balanced rotated icon or logo. If we want to move those around together, because if I use the direct selection tool and select one petal, then we've ruined the whole thing. So Command Z. We want to group these together so we can edit them all together. Again, if you click and select like this, then you can edit them. But so they don't go astray, we can group them together. So right click and then group. And at any time we click one of the petals, we're going to select all of them and they should be easier to manage. Hope that helps.